Africa pick it up again with Ngazana. Gives it to McKenna. McKenna finds Sitoli to his left. Further up the left-hand touchline for South Africa. Back to the edge of the centre circle. Probing for an opening here. Here's Marimi to the right of the penalty area. Back to Ngazana. Ngazana threatens to swing the ball in but doesn't do so. McKenna again. Now they'll work it to the edge of the penalty area. Can they get the cross in from the left? Well, they did. It's hit Rabia and it's gone behind for a corner kick. Well, that was patient from South Africa. They're really probing for this opening. We're going to get another substitution here. Mafokeng is going to come into the fray at this stage. He's going to replace Apollis. So Mafokeng is thrown into the action to see if he can make a difference. He's now on. The corner comes in. It's cleared from the penalty area. Retrieve it once more, South Africa. Long shot from distance. Well, had El Shanawi scampering for a moment. The shot from McKenna, but it was always going over the top. It was never going to come down in time. Half decent effort, but never going to come down in time. McKenna is another wide player, by the way. This will be his 9th cap. Only took his Mafokeng. He only took his father's name, Mafokeng, when he joined the Orlando Pirates. Prior to that, he was using his mother's maiden name of Ratomo, because his parents were at that stage unmarried. But now he's taken on the name of Mafokeng. Rela Bohili Mafokeng. Well, we've played 70 minutes. It's still Egypt cling to this 1-0 lead. And really, in all truth, South Africa have not worked the Egyptian goalkeeper sufficiently as yet to really threaten a leveller. Their fans are still in fairly good heart. There seems to have been a water break called, at which time Hossam Hassan has gathered a few of his players around him to try and issue a few instructions as to how they're going to see out this final 20 minutes or so. Well, I think the water break came about because Shanawi apparently flicked his hand on the crossbar from that last shot from McKenna. I'm not sure he did. I think it was another case of what we've seen recently of a player feigning injury to allow for some tactical instructions. Referees need to get sharp on that if that's the case, because that should not be happening. Well, there's another free kick to South Africa for the foul on Dua. It's played quickly already to Marimi. Marimi to McKenna. Played forward by Mbakazi. To the left-hand touchline. Crowd deep in sunshine now. Replay to the edge of the penalty area. Surely that's another foul. Referee says player got the ball. Dinked to the edge of the penalty area once more. A bicycle kick that went horribly wrong from Marimi. Over the bar for a goal kick. They're going to have to do better than that in the last 18 minutes if they want to trouble Egypt, who still lead through Mo Salah's penalty late in the first half. Penalty given for a hand in the face of Mo Salah by Madua. Still a challenge that I think was nowhere near worthy of a penalty. Headed forward by Egypt, but they don't have enough players forward to keep hold of the ball. South Africa will bring it back once more, trying to protect this 6-game unbeaten run against Egypt. They need to find a leveller if they're going to do that. The ball on the far side, their left. Work it back to a more central area. And now over towards this right-hand side. All stabbed forward by Ngazana. Can Marimi pull it back from the touchline? Well, he did so. It's hooked away by Atia. South Africa reclaim the ball and send it back to Williams, who's been largely a spectator in this second half. Ball lofted forward to the edge of the penalty area again. Shot will come in from Madua. That's a really good save by El Shenawi. Away to his right. Ball still in play. Can they get the ball in again from the left-hand side here, South Africa? It's good defending by Zizo to prevent the ball coming in. And that's as close as South Africa have come to a goal. The shot from Madua. Here's Marimi now, lofting another ball in. Headed away again by Egypt. Over this near side touchline for a throw. Well, that was a really good stop by Mohamed El Shenawi. Madua caught that sweetly. And it was going in the far corner until the right hand of El Shenawi said not today. Here's Marimi again, swinging another ball in, headed away once more by Egypt. Pressure is increasing and intense. Mohamed Salah can't catch up with that clearance. South Africa will bring it back once more. Ball towards the edge of the penalty area. Doesn't break for South Africa on this occasion. They try and pick it up once more. Marimi on the right hand edge floats the ball in. Another header away by Rabia. Retrieved again by South Africa. Makena plays it to his left. Here is Mbule to the left hand touchline. Flick forward to Mafokeng. Again Egypt get a foot in. Salah will try and hold the ball up. He's played the ball down the right hand touchline. That's good play by him. And there is Trezeguet in the middle. Salah's trying to get up to support. Ball now played for Atia to shoot, and he shoots over the bar. That may have been a bit of a waste by Atia to have a crack from that distance, because they had 4 men forward in that attack. Salah would have liked a ball played to the left. Never came. Not going to get too many chances to break out Egypt to put the game to bed. Here comes South Africa now. Chance to cross from the left. They've run it to the byline. Took too long. In the end, had their pocket picked. Forward come Egypt once more. Salah slows the game down. Plays a square pass. Hamdi now plays it inside to Atia. Atia, a little diagonal backwards. Here's Rabia swinging a long ball forward, looking for the run of Trezeguet, and Trezeguet's got onto it. He's done well. He's got Madua for company. Madua does well. Does enough to strip the ball from Trezeguet. Stride forward once more. South Africa have played some pretty decent stuff in possession today, but they've not created enough goal threat as yet. Here's Marimi running onto the right edge of the penalty area. Tried to mug his way past his man, who was Hamdi, and lost control of the ball. Egypt cleared it, but not very far. South Africa lose it again on the edge of the Egyptian penalty area. Egypt cleared to the halfway line. Yasser Ibrahim and Rami Rabia are working very, very hard at the back. In the Egyptian cause, the 2 centre-backs. Foster now gets on the ball. Claims he was fouled. Nothing is given. All is scrambled away. South Africa will have a throw. Throw on the far side. I think they wanted a bit more than that. I think they wanted a free kick and didn't get it. Lost pictures for a moment. Evidence that Gopa has just come on for Sitoli as Egypt throw more players forward. Ball is back with Mbule, puts the ball into the box, doesn't reach a South African foot. Play another ball into the feet of Foster, back into the path of, well, there was a shot came in and Sanawi's done well to hold on to it. It was good link-up play between Lyle Foster and Madiba, who it was, who burst into the box. He let the shot go right-footed, and Shanawi managed to block it. Well, the pressure is increasing. Here comes South Africa once more. Madiba again plays it out to the left-hand side. Good challenge. Comes in once more. South Africa Egypt try and run the ball away. South Africa slide in and concede a throw. Shanawi's now made good saves from Madua and Madiba to protect this Egyptian lead. That was inventive from South Africa. I think they thought they'd unpicked the lock there, but it wasn't to be. Well, Trezeguet's coming off for Egypt to be replaced by Mohamed Shahata. And they're going to make a double change. Because Lachine is coming on for Zizo. So fresh legs for Egypt as they attempt to see this game out. A throw 10 yards from the halfway line as they try and see this out. South Africa are on the ball again though. Loft the ball towards the left of the penalty area. It's headed away again by Egypt. Two centre-backs have been really strong. Cross will come in from the left though once more. Oh, Hamdi did well to get there first. Shanawi punches the ball, doesn't get it very far, but Egypt get a chance to run the ball away, but a loose pass lets them down. Here's evidence Gopa. They slide in and win the ball again, South Africa. Played to the edge of the area, the little back heel doesn't work this time. South Africa, Egypt have another chance to run the ball away. They've given it away again. South Africa come to the left of the penalty area. Another last-ditch challenge. The Egyptian challenges in their own penalty area in this half have been really good, because they've had to time some of them really well in order to avoid trouble, and they've managed to do so. It was Mohamed Fatih putting in the latest of the challenges. South Africa are running out of time. Marimi's come off and Makwana's come on. So both sides emptying their benches. Egypt to try and freshen up to hold on with 10 men. South Africa to try and unpick the lock of this Egyptian defence. Here they come again. Makwana, Madua. It's gone back to Hengazana and Mbakazi working it further left. We're all the way out to the left-hand touchline. Can they get a ball in the box? They didn't put one in. It's played back for a shot from distance. That's not ever going to trouble Shanawi from there. Gets across his goal. Smothers the ball. More seconds tick off the clock. Less than 8 minutes plus stoppage time to play. Salah has the ball out on the right-hand touchline. Slows the game down, loses the ball though. Isn't able to keep it. Mohamed Salah, ball over the top. Looking for the run of Makwana. Well, that's a desperate shot from distance, that. Wow. If Mbakazi's going to shoot from there, Egypt are going to say, that's fine, do that all afternoon. But again there, Salah had the chance to hold the ball up, take some pressure off, wait for players to join. He weakly lost the ball. Just seems that South Africa struggle to create too many chances. Madua and Madiba have had their two best ones, and Shinawi's been equal to both. Clearance by Shinawi. South Africa win the ball back again. Mbakazi. South Africa have it just over the halfway line with Madiba. He's played it out to the left-hand side to Mafokeng. Back to a more central position. Here's Madua. Now to the right-hand side of Makwana. Makwana comes infield. Dinks it into the box, but doesn't find a yellow shirt. Egypt's attempt to clear, only to give the ball away once more. It's really attack against defence now, as Egypt hold on to this precious lead. Madua now, 5 yards outside the box, pokes it inside the box. Can they find room for a shot? Makwana with the cross, it's over the head of Evidence Mcgopa. Shot will come in from the edge, it's blocked again. Egypt are throwing bodies in front of the ball bravely, and now Salah releases his man. Egypt sprint forward, chance to put the game away. They've been crowded out once more. It's the substitute Ashur running forward. He didn't have the legs in the end, even though he's only come on at half time. South Africa again are trying raid down the left-hand side. Another Egyptian tackle comes in. They're holding off the yellow wave here. Now here's Makwana, almost on the right-hand edge. What can he do with it? Just had to touch it back to Ngazana. Ngazana switches it to the left. Madiba will put the ball in, or he'll try to. It actually hits Shahata on the backside and goes out for a throw, which is left for Madiba to throw in. South Africa running out of time, 5 minutes plus stoppage time to save a point here in the Stade Agadir. Cross comes in, flashing header, flies over the bar. It was never threatening the goal, I'm afraid. It was a poor effort, really. Very poor effort. It's out for a goal kick. So time is against South Africa at this point. They don't really look like, well, I say they don't really look like getting a goal, but they are coming forward all the time. Their attacks have foundered on the Egyptian centre-backs. Ibrahim and Rabia. Here's Madua with a chance to get another ball in the box. Takes on his man, but that's a good challenge. Really good challenge by Lachine. South Africa have it again. They've lofted another ball in the box, headed away. Here's a chance perhaps for Foster. Tries to tee up a teammate. Shot comes in. Hits an Egyptian. South Africa won a penalty for a handball. The referee says the offence took place on the edge of the box. South Africa want it looked at by VAR. They felt it was inside the area, but the referee has said that it's a foot outside. It was a header to the edge of the area. They ran onto the ball. Where has this hand made contact with the ball? Wow. That's inside the area for me. If the referee decides that's a handball, that should be inside the area. He is listening into VAR. I think that looks like it's inside the area. I think the defender slides onto it, realises that it's hit him on the hand inside the box and moves the hand outside. I will be quite surprised if this is not a penalty in the end. It's being looked at. Here's another angle for us to have a look at. It was laid back to the edge of the area. The shot came in. Well, the handball is inside the area. For me, that's a penalty. For me, that's a penalty every time. There's another substitution taking place. I think Mo Salah is being withdrawn. Before this incident is going to be adjudicated on, Osama Faisal is going to come on. I think this offence is inside the box. I think if you look at the defender, he looks at where his hand is when it first strikes it, and then moves the hand outside the box. I think this should be a penalty kick, I really do. Mo Salah is reluctantly trudging off the pitch as slowly as he possibly can. The South Africans are coming over to the referee, wanting to know what the adjudication is from the VAR hub. Well, this will be another decision that's gone against South Africa if they don't get it. All the really tight ones in the box have gone against them so far. But for me, this was inside the box and should be a penalty. I've had a couple of looks at it now. That's inside the box. That's, at the very least, it's on the line. And that should be a penalty kick. It really should. It absolutely should. Whether the South Africans will get it or not, I don't know. Because obviously the referee's giving it outside to start with, so VAR's got to produce sufficient evidence to show that it's inside. But looking at the defender, he sees it hit him on the hand and he moves his hand outside the box. For me, watching the defender himself tells you that this is inside the box and it should be a penalty. Well, we've still got a debate going on, and this has been going on for a very, very long time, this particular debate. The referee's listening in. Will he be sent to the monitor to have a look for himself? I wonder. Or will VAR tell him he can stick with his original decision? For me, this is a penalty all day long. The South African fans in the crowd are praying that they're going to get one decision today in their favour. We've ticked past the 90th minute. We've got 7 minutes added on. I think there'll be even more than that by the time this is sorted out. Well, I don't understand why this is taking so long, because both angles that we've seen say that the hand was at least on the line or inside the box, and the defender knew he was inside the box because he's moved his hand outside the area. For me, this is a penalty, and South Africa will be very unlucky if they don't get this, particularly bearing in mind that they were unlucky to concede the one in the first half. Everybody waits with bated breath. We're not seeing any more replays, so now we're just waiting and waiting to see what the referee will decide. He seems to be talking, well, if he's talking to the VAR, he's talking loud enough for all the players to hear, because he hasn't separated himself from them. South Africa's boss, Hugo Broos, waits to see what the adjudication will be. Well, the referee's being sent to the monitor. Well, this usually means that you're going to get a penalty kick given to me. So we'll see. Well, for me, this is more of a penalty than the one in the first half. Much more so. But I think all you have to do is watch the defender himself. He's thrown himself in front of the ball. It hits him on the hand. He appears to be inside the box. He realises he's inside the box and moves his hand outside. And it's Yasser Ibrahim as well. So if the penalty's given, then this will be a booking as well, you would think. Well, I think that's clearly a penalty. Referee's coming away from the VAR monitor, re-entering the pitch. What's his decision going to be? What's he going to do? Well, he's not given a penalty. Well, I don't believe that. I really, really don't believe that. And neither do any of the South African players. Yasser Ibrahim kneels down, kisses the ground, and the reason he does that is because he knows he's got away with one. Well, that's absolutely ridiculous to me. Absolutely ridiculous. But there we are. It remains 1-0. South Africa have now been on the end of a penalty decision in either box that's gone against them. I think they should both have gone for them. Maybe I just don't understand football anymore. Maybe I don't. Hugo Broos has just broken into laughter, and I think that may be the only reaction to this. I really think that's abysmal officiating, I really do. Abysmal. But anyway, you can disagree with me. Ellis_red on X. In the meantime, South Africa, goodness knows how many minutes of stoppage time we'll be playing at the end of this game now. Officially, we've played 4 and there's only 7, but I think there'll be a lot more than that. South Africa have to find a way to unequivocally get the ball in the net. Here's Madua to swing another ball in. Fisted away again by Shinawi. From off the head of a South African. Ball comes in again from the left, headed away once more. They're hanging on, the Egyptians, but the flag's gone up for offside. A relieving free kick will come. Shinawi, in the meantime, has gone down. Said he's in need of treatment. He fisted the ball away. He collected Mokgapa on the way through. Says he's been injured. Whether he's milking this to take more time off the clock, I don't know. It was a fairly heavy collision, so to be fair to him, he may have got a whack in the top of the ribs or underneath the shoulder blade. But I just don't believe that penalty decision at all. I think all you needed to do was look at the pictures and see that the defender knew it had struck him inside the box and he moved his hand outside. And the officials have bought it. That's, to me, that's ridiculous. But there we are. Fortune favours the lucky sometimes. And South Africa have not been lucky today. It's the Egyptian flags that are waving. So the South Africans look a little disconsolate now. They know that time is running out. Shinawi has miraculously recovered and will take the goal kick. South Africa have to get the ball up the business end. So pictures betray us for the first time in the second half, but we're back with you. Just got to launch everyone forward now. Here is Madua playing it forward. Mokoena back to Madua. Square pass into the centre circle. And Mbakazi, Madua once more. Mokoena has come to the midway point of the half on this near touchline. Looks to run his man again. It's come off an Egyptian foot. It's gone behind for a corner. This might be the last chance for the South Africa. They're going to feel very aggrieved if they come out of this game with nothing. They really are. In what's been really a tale of two penalties. One that was given and one that wasn't. The 10 men are holding on. Corner to come in. To be taken by McKenna. Swings it in. Header towards goal. Shinawi again gets something on it. Pours it away for another corner. Wasn't a particularly strong header, but the attacker run across the goalkeeper to obscure his view. And Shanawi's right hand clawed it behind. In comes the corner, flicked on at the near post. It's going to flash wide. Belted away by Egypt. South Africa win the race to the ball. They've got to get the ball back up the field again. And the referee says the ball's gone out of play. Egypt have taken the throw. All they've got to do is hold it down that end. We've played more than 7 minutes now. I think there may be a couple more because of the VAR check. But South Africa are almost in the last chance saloon now. Here they come down the left-hand side once more. They're going to play a square pass to McKenna. McKenna lofts the ball into the box. Shinawi comes again and fists clear. How many times have we said that today? Ball in from the lefts. Hacked away again by Atia. South Africa keep it in on the left hand. Well, I thought they kept it in. The referee says they didn't. And he's given a throw. We're seeing Shinawi's latest save from the corner a few minutes ago. Well, I think if I was Madua, I would have thrown my foot at that and tried to hook it beyond the goalkeeper. Well, the South Africans have resorted to praying now. Time is almost up. Ball is played down the right-hand side. It's gone out for a throw. The Egyptians want the whistle. The pitches have failed us once again. Here at the Stade Agadir, we're trying to rejoin for you for what are the death throes of this game. A game which Egypt will look back on and feel that they've mostly had the rub of the green, it would have to be said. Unfortunately, we've lost pictures for you. We're trying to rejoin once more for what are the last seconds of this game. Pictures have betrayed us. Looks as if Mohamed Salah's penalty kick may be enough for South Africa. Looks as if they might, for Egypt, looks as if they may hang on here. Again, still waiting for pitches to return. We've now played 100 minutes as South Africa come forward once more as the pitches return to us. This must be the last chance, surely.
Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. En de spelers natuurlijk bedankt. Ook die dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. Arbitraagplekken en de spelers natuurlijk bedankt. Ook die dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Bedankt voor de fantastische... En de spelers natuurlijk bedankt. Ook die dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. En de spelers natuurlijk bedankt. Ook die dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal.